What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Biz, and today we're back with another video. This one is a little bit different, as y'all can tell. Now, I just found some cleaning out my photos on my phone. I found this folder. It was labeled Shed, and I just found a whole bunch of different videos of just basically what you guys seen in the different videos and the podcast and stuff. Just I like to call my studio, or what it used to be, is a shed. So what I thought would be pretty cool is just show you guys what exactly the studio used to be, which was kind of like a carpenter shed, I want to say, with the guy that used to live here kind of built, I want to say. So here it is. Here's the video. Let's get into it. Now, starting off, as you guys can see, I'm going here through the back door. This is what the back entrance looks like. I believe this is like the first or second day of just arriving in the house. As you guys can see, the light kind of flickers a little bit. Electricity was kind of bad for a few days. As you guys can see, this is pretty much all that was in here. A whole bunch of just like dusty just woodwork stuff, a whole bunch of sawdust, some paint chemicals, so that's spilled all over the floor. I have no idea what that was. Like kind of like a glass material too, so that was probably not safe to mess with. But he had a whole bunch of just like I said, carpentry stuff. He had like a table saw back there. I think it's actually still back there right now. It's extremely heavy to move, but that's what it's like. Just the first day, just seeing what was in there, going through everything was completely overgrown, but wasn't too bad though. Next up, as you can see, it is a little bit more cleared out. We did clear it a little bit more the next few days. Just going back here, we started taking a little bit of the stuff out, just trying to clean it up, get all the dead spider webs, all the dead bugs out and everything dusted out. Got all the lights working. I think a few of them had working the first few days, so we got them, like I think all of them, at least most of them, started working. Like I said, just started cleaning some of the stuff out. Looked a lot better for sure. I think that was like on the side right there. Yeah, that was on the floor. Started taking that stuff out. Not too much, like I said, just a whole bunch of just dust and everything. Next up, as you guys can see, we started pulling out some of the well, I don't really want to call it like attic stuff. I don't know. It's not really an attic. It's just like he had boards up there that he kind of just had like stuff like buckets and stuff just up on the looks like those boards. Don't worry, those wires weren't connected. Those were just connected to the lights that weren't connected to anything, so don't worry, that's weren't live wires right there. But just going through here, as y'all can see, just a whole bunch of just old stuff that doesn't necessarily work. But as y'all can see, that drywall, I know you're saying, oh my god, there's a huge gap. Yeah, there is a huge gap. I literally had no idea how to do like any, like I kind of have a somewhat idea, just literally I had never done like anything like construction, I guess that's what you want to call it, construction work. Yeah, I literally had no experience with that, so basically just going up, looking up shit on YouTube, just different stuff like that. So yeah, everything was kind of like firsthand just knowledge of just knowing what to do and just getting directions from the internet pretty much for the most part. So if anything looks bad, there's your reason. If you're wondering why I didn't like go back and fix it or just take your time doing it, I don't want to necessarily I was on a time frame, but I really started making a shed to like start my YouTube studio, stuff like that and everything. So I didn't want to just spend a whole bunch of time on just making the studio and then afterwards then started making, getting into the video stuff and all that. So I just wanted to kind of a little bit impatient, so I did kind of quickly kind of get through stuff. Obviously some of the stuff you kind of do gotta take your time with, and, actually gotta learn and do the right way, electrical stuff like that. And, I definitely took me time to learn how to do all that stuff the correct way and all that. So stuff like that, you definitely want to take your time and do the correct way. But for the most part, just like the drywall stuff was pretty all right. The back end of the shed does kind of slope down. The video doesn't really do it justice at all, but it really does slope down. So that's kind of why it looks very bad. These next few parts of the video, at least at the top part, I know the top part drywall looks very kind of like uneven a little bit and kind of patchy, but like I said, that's pretty much from me coming in from no skill, and then like I did like 99% of the work like in the whole shed, so that's probably why it does kind of look a little off, I guess you could say offset. But yeah, it is definitely kind of a little off a little bit at the very end, as you can see when it slopes down and stuff like that. But let's get back to it. And for this part, as you guys can see, I started putting up actually new like fixtures and everything. I got the drywall up. Take me a little bit of time to start putting up drywall. Like I said, I did like I said, 99% of the cell of the drywall myself, except for like the there's my little helper right there. No, he didn't help me, but I did have someone help me put up like the ceiling part. Obviously that's extremely hard part to do by yourself. So I had someone help me put that up. Shout out to Jade. And that was pretty much like the only really part that I really needed help with, just that part, the drywall part. Everything else, like I said, I pretty much just did. I can see a whole bunch of trash, whole bunch of just dust everywhere. Yeah, I finally got the electricals coming out the right way. I know he had like different kind of plugs, like a plug and a socket connected to one, so I had to get different ones for those. But moving on, here we go. I just started putting up some more of the drywall, or I started painting it. That's right. Yeah. So this part, as you see, I kind of started painting the. I believe this is the. I don't know what the starting paint is called. Mine is blowing a blank right now. But like I said, that's started painting a little bit. Started getting the floor, had to get it redone also too. Like I said in the beginning of the video that I don't know what chemical that was, but it was like stained on the floor, but it was like a glassy material. I have like no idea what it was, like spilled glass. I don't know. It was very hard to explain. But anyway, I had to try to get most of that up as much as I can. Then I had to pretty much just replace the whole like top layer, I guess. Like I said, I literally have no idea how to do floors, any of that. I did my best just to try to make it even as possible. So I just took some strong plywood, put it straight over the thing, made it even as possible. Put some what are they? I don't know what they're called. They're not wedges, but like little I guess 2x4 kind of little square wood pieces to put under to kind of level it out, make it even. Screwed everything on there, nailed it down. I believe I nailed it down when I say, and just put some as you guys can see in the next, just some linoleum tile, I guess, on top. I guess if you want to call it. It was only like $20, $20 a box at like Walmart or something like that. So you can buy like I think like 5-10 boxes to cover like a 15 by 10 square foot area. So that's what I just did in this area and started putting some more of these tiles on. I kind of like the look of them anyway, so I mean it wasn't too bad of a look. So that's what you got here. You can see the top part. I installed the AC and everything. Started putting a better fan. I think the other fan was just wasn't blowing enough air, to be honest with you. But as you guys can see, here we go. Started painting a little bit more. I got the ceiling painted black. It's just the color I wanted. I was thinking of doing like I don't know why, like a galaxy looking sky or something like that, something stupid, bizarre. But I just left it black, painted it black. Like I said, pretty much the same. Had to fill that in with the underneath the AC, so nothing would get through. Had to seal all around the cracks, everything, doors, windows, stuff like that, so nothing can get in, no bugs and all that crazy stuff. Then moving on, I got a little sidetracked a little bit. So I just, like I said, this is actually spray paint, believe it or not actual paint. So bad idea. Never spray paint a huge object that's going to be staying inside like a closed area. Not a good idea. Definitely smelled like spray paint the next like week or two, and that wasn't fun at all. So yeah, I had to end up changing that out. But yeah, spray paint the door, got some cool design on it. I was going for like a black, white, and red kind of theme. As you guys can see, I don't know, you guys can tell by my logo, or not really the logo, but the intro and outro videos. Black, white, and red is kind of like the theme of the studio that I'm going for right now. I got some curtains up, stuff like that, the lights. Still got to do a little painting, but you know. What the hell? As you guys can see in these next few videos, I started getting set up for everything, the wires, computer, monitors, stuff like that, cameras, mics, all the different kind of stuff for the podcast, video, stuff like that. And that's when I really started thinking about doing, actually start making more content and start putting it out. So that's why I started getting a little more serious in a sense of what I was doing at that point. So. And then as you guys can see, you got the cameras and everything. If you guys are wondering, that it isn't a real gun on the wall, not a real gun. It is a real bow, but not a real gun on the wall. It's fake, so don't you guys worry. YouTube, don't take this down. As you guys can see, this is pretty much what the first looked at the studio. This was just when I had like the first mics I had on here. It wasn't really those it was like the Samsung mics, wasn't too good or anything. I only had one or two chairs in here. So yeah. Now this is what it looks like here as I'm making this video. Like I said, it still looks very bad. Don't want to say it looks like the best thing ever built, but like I said, at the time I was a little bit impatient. I did kind of want to rush to it just so I could get, you know, start making the videos out, get stuff out, the podcast started and everything. So that's pretty much why a lot of stuff isn't really looking like the best. But I mean, as of right now, just if you would just take, you know, a quick look, quick glance, you know, just walk in or just hang out, you know, every other day. It was not that bad though, to be honest with you. It's not bad at all. Other than that, I mean, it is pretty dope. Like I said, it's a little studio that I built from I don't know what you want to call it, like a carpenter's shed, I guess you want to call it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is like a little short video, I guess, I put together just to show you guys what my studio looked like before it turned into, I guess, podcast area. But yeah, that's pretty much what it looked like before. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below what you guys liked about it, and I'll catch y'all later.